My name is Kevin. I'm going to be walking you through this session. You probably already know, but let me explain why we've asked you to come here today. We're testing a website that we're working on to see what it's like for actual people to use it. I want to make it clear right away that we're testing the site and not you. You can't do anything wrong here. In fact, this is probably the one place today where you don't have to worry about making mistakes. We want to hear exactly what you have to think, so please don't worry that you're going to hurt our feelings. We want to improve our website, so we need to know honestly what you think. As we go along, I'm going to ask you to think out loud to tell me what's going through your mind. This will help us. If you have questions, just ask. I may not be able to answer them right away since we're interested in how people do when they don't have someone sitting next to them, but I will try to answer any questions you still have when you're done. We're going to record what happens at the computer screen and what you have to say. The recording will be used only to help us figure out how to improve the site, and it won't be seen by anyone except the people working on this project. It also helps me because I don't have to take as many notes. Do you have any questions before we begin?
No.
Before we look at the site, I'd like to ask you just a few quick questions. First, what's your occupation?
I am a student and I work at the library.
Good. Now, roughly how many hours a week would you say you spend using the internet, including email?
Probably around 40.
How do you spend that time in a typical day, for instance? Tell me what you do at work and at home.
I usually check email and use Reddit a lot.
Do you have any favorite websites?
Reddit.
Okay, great. We're done with the demographics and general questions, so we can start looking at things. First, I'm just going to ask you to look at this page and tell me what you think it is, what strikes you about it, and what you think you can click on first. And again, as much as possible, it would help us if you could try to think out loud so we know what you're thinking about.
Okay.
So, please navigate to the home page, or the page you think is kind of great. If you had to guess, what would you say is the purpose of this website?
Not really sure. It seems that it's UVM based, and it seems to be based on some of the historic farming stuff. Other than that, I'm not really sure.
Okay. What is the name of the company?
GrooveSnap.
Locate the two founders of the company.
Kevin Marin and Drew Van Patten here at the top.
Which university do the founders currently attend?
University of Vermont.
What does this company do?
Let me check the business strategy and maybe I can, or the about us. Take a look. Alright, from here, where doesn't just kind of explains what you guys are like, doesn't really say what the business is like, so let's check business strategy. So apparently it's about the arts and experiencing and celebrating the arts, which I feel like could have been better represented by the pictures up front. Like they felt very much to deal with like the farm sort of style that UVM caters to, and not really this sort of style. Like there wasn't really anything arts based other than just the fact that it was photography in the intro.
Okay, so can you guess what the company does?
They help to set up like workshops and classes to increase people's involvement in arts, from physical arts to song, music, play, that sort of thing.
Great. What classes does this company offer?
Let's check services. So here it says that they cover topics such as painting, pottery, photography, and poetry.
Great. What age range does this company target?
Let's check the demographics. So people living in Burlington and 18 to 60-year-olds, so adults.
How will this company require students to fill its classes?
So by making it an interesting building to try to draw people in off the street, providing free content, working with local businesses, the university, to try to advocate for themselves, and then using social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, that sort of thing. And then also down here, they have a direct mail marketing, which I assume will be like little postcards or something that they'll send in the mail or emails.
What is the company's major strengths and weaknesses?
So the strength of that we have no cog, so I'm guessing that means that there's not really like anybody working middleman or anything like that. It's just the two of them, and they're going to work directly for you. Near the community center. Weaknesses that they really need to get people interested, and that can be a difficult thing, and that takes a commitment from you two if you guys are going to be really the main people working there.
What are the startup costs of this company?
So the startup costs are $31,693.56.
How much do they charge for music lessons by month? And what about classes?
So here I see that each lesson will cost $75, and if it's for once a week, assuming 4 weeks, that would be $300.
How will the company advertise?
Is that different from marketing?
So if you feel it's the same, just say it's the same.
I feel like that's the same as marketing.
Okay. What 3 financial statements are provided on the site?
I don't really know what I'm looking at.
Okay.
Something going on here. Yeah, I don't feel like spending the time to go through this to figure out what it says.
Okay. If you need to contact the founders of the company, how would you do so?
I don't remember seeing anything here.
If you feel it's not possible to contact them, just say it's not possible.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't look at this page, so maybe it's on here. No, it's not.
So that was my last question.
Okay.
All set for today.
Thank you.